Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam!
Ah, yes, the beam is officially lit for consecutive days. We have lit the beam more this week than the Sacramento Kings have lit the beam all season.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, it's
What's their win total?
well, more importantly, what's their win total at home?
Oh, there you go.
Because that's where they light the beam. But regardless, welcome in to a random Wednesday night edition of the Sports Cave with Biggest Puma, of course. Joined across the table by Cap, joined in the other room here on the broader north side of San Antonio by the man in charge of the whole operation, the man who is well known for his global travels. Of course, I am speaking of the greatness that is LG, as we are once again all three back in the room. If you missed it last night, we did a Spurs watch party.
A cry along.
Yeah, it ended up being a cry along, although that clip you put out was pretty spectacular.
That was. It was like.
It was good.
Yeah. The timing was impeccable.
Yeah, you caught us arguably at the right before it all crumbled.
Yeah.
Like that was
We had hope. We were like, Wemby's coming in. It's going to happen.
the whole fourth quarter was still ahead of us, which unfortunately now we know that was a fourth quarter that the Knicks outscored the Spurs. What did it end up being? 38 to 19, something
Yeah.
like that.
They played more.
37 to 18.
They played better bully ball, but shout out to Wemby, man. He had a heavy heart that game, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
Shout out
talk a lot about that here in our Spurs Notes segment tonight, because now that the Cowboys have gone tits up, we can officially it's
week 1 already.
I know you okay. It's unfortunately I predicted they would wait till the final game of the regular season
That is the Cowboys' way. I love that.
and lose to the Giants and be eliminated like that. I thought we were going to get Jackson Dart tapping Dak on the back of the head the same way we had Bob Griffin doing it to Romo once upon a time. But no, it is. If you are a Cowboy fan, it is officially time to catch up on the doings across the NBA, and that's exactly what we'll do tonight. I know, of course, we talked a little bit last night about some of the stuff we've missed since we've been gone. We'll hit on some of that, some of our update, our picks. Cap still has the lead, but we'll tell you exactly how much the lead is not what it was since the last time we did a regular program. So we'll get into that. We'll get our week 16 picks in. I'm sitting here looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games. One of them's the Niners game. One of them's the Cows game. So we got to pick those two. But that leaves 3 spots still available with 6 other really, really, really good games on the schedule.
I mean, we can go, since we've been gone for a long time, we can go all 8.
Well, we did. Even though we were gone, we still kept up our 5
got-
picks each week.
Yeah, you don't like the Dieter from.
I like consistency, despite the fact that our show schedule is arguably not consistent whatsoever.
Yeah,
but I like to thrive for consistency.
No role playing with you. Every time I got a bit, you're like,
Well, what's the bit is just pick more games. Arguably, I'm saving you.
No, like the glasses bit, and then I was like, we can come into like a hazmat suit bit, and then
Well, what was the hazmat suit?
like we were both kind of sick.
Oh, I could. You should probably still be wearing one now. I'm not sick. I swear. I'm not. I swear. No fever, no issues. But listen to me.
Yes.
This is not the normal nasally
that's
smoker.
cedar.
Yeah,
This is cedar
it's
fever.
all allergies, brother. Don't worry. You're fine. You're
Do
safe.
you even quit the heaters when you're sick, or you just let it all build up right there in the chest?
No comment.
Oh, God.
Okay. That is the barometer. I know.
Mama Puma and Daddy Puma, you gotta talk to your son, dude.
Trust me, they gave up long ago. That's the barometer, though. That's when I know I personally realize that I'm actually sick, it's when I don't smoke.
You're like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, or like, oh my God, I'm about to die after one drag. That's when it's like, okay, maybe I should go see a doctor, or at the minimum, allow the roommate to give me some pills that actually will help my health situation, not recreational pills.
The healing process.
That's right, exactly. But no, we have a lot to get to, starting with, we talked about it last night. When we started the countdown towards the Emirates NBA Cup final,
We had nothing. It was just.
it was a bit.
Yeah.
It was it was a bit in the sense that I didn't think it would work out the way it did.
Yeah.
But I wanted to. I've long crusaded for the NBA Cup on behalf of the NBA Cup, because I think if you just watch the games, you can't argue it's a better product. It's better basketball.
I don't know for sure, but I have a very strong feeling that the Saudis and the Emiratis said, we want physical basketball. Don't call fouls. Because it was completely different.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about in Vegas.
And for the better.
Yeah, for the better. Because the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, it was all just, hey man, we're gonna hit hard. We're not gonna get foul calls.
I think I described it last night. It wasn't as physical as 80s basketball, but it reminded me of like late 90s, early 2000s.
it wasn't Lambeer just throwing people to the ground.
It wasn't Lambeer toughness, but it was Ron Artest toughness.
Yeah.
It was a little softer,
little
but still
elbow in the head.
Yeah. just a little bit. But now when we started that countdown on October 23rd, we were 54 days away from the NBA Cup final.
Wow.
And it worked out quite nicely for us.
It almost worked out perfectly.
Almost perfectly.
Almost perfectly.
I'll settle for quite nicely.
Yes.
The most important pressing issue we have in front of us now is we need a new countdown.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little last night, and I went ahead and threw it out there. We are 33 days away from the college football national championship.
33 days. So that's me doing math.
Monday?
That is going to be the third week of January.
That's it. Yeah, Monday, January 19th. Do you know where the national
My math
championship
be mathing, dude.
is? Better than mine earlier on the radio show. I got
Don't tell me Jerry World.
no Jerry
Oh,
World.
thank God.
It isn't.
SoFi.
It is an NFL stadium, not SoFi.
Not SoFi.
Other coast.
It can't be outdoors.
Kind of. It's a stadium with a giant hole in the roof so God can watch Tua get benched. It is at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami this year on Monday night, January 19th.
Watch Tua throw it 12 yards 80 times.
That's that's spectacular. Oh my God, it's so good to be back with you boys. So yeah, we're new countdown, 33 days to the college football natty.
So who do you got?
Right now, I had the
No looking.
No. I had the bracket up in front of me
yeah,
because I was looking at, honestly, I think the second round of the playoffs arguably could give us better games than the third round is going to. Like I hope Oregon beats James Madison. I think they will, because I want to see Tech play Oregon.
They should.
A&M, if they beat Miami, we'll get A&M and Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. Technically Jerry World instead of the actual Cotton Bowl. But if you asked me right now what team wins it all, I still lean Ohio State, even though they lost to Indiana. I still lean Ohio State. But the problem is Ohio State is going to have arguably the toughest second round matchup, the winner of that Miami-Texas A&M game.
Oh, wow.
So if Ohio State gets past them, then I think they are probably the betting favorites. I wonder, this is always the opportunity where what does what does Vegas say?
I mean, you got Georgia on the bye, you got Ohio State on the bye, Indiana and Texas Tech. So you're not even giving in Texas Tech a chance over Oregon or Alabama.
Oh,
Oklahoma.
I think Tech beats Oregon.
You think Tech beats? Now, do you think Tech beats
Indiana?
Indiana?
If Indiana gets past Alabama or Oklahoma, I think that potentially
That's gonna be a game.
that could be an awesome game with Tech's defense and Indiana's offense.
We could get a Texas A&M game.
My buddy is holding out for it.
He's holding out for it.
He prospected some tickets. He's a big Red Raider fan.
Oh yeah.
There's
a lot of y'all in this city, man.
So I did the radio show today with Shane and this new guy, Tim. Both of them Red Raider grads.
That's crazy.
That's all I've been around today. The 2 Red Raiders out there. I'm going to go home to the roommate. Red Raider. You're wearing red.
Well, that's for my Niners.
I know. That's why I need to be around my my Bobcats like LG.
Well, you know I'm a cowboy, the real cowboy at heart, and we did get your prospect, Jim Morris. No. Okay, that's not the Doors.
Jim Morrison, back from the grave.
Yeah, no, old buddy from North Texas,
Oh, Eric Morris.
Eric Morris.
Yeah.
So
And North Texas quarterback entered the transfer portal, so you might be getting Mestamaker too.
he's coming with and Oklahoma State's quarterback went to portal. Welcome to JUCO.
Haas Haney? Haas Haney, the kid that got hurt, the Alito kid?
No, the one that played in the most.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was terrible. But no, it's also, since we're back in the room together, we got to have a national day. It is National Wright Brothers Day.
Oh, the Plains.
That's right. Kitty Hawk. On this day in 1903, those two wild ass, like just imagine jumping off the side of a hill, a cliff, in 1903 in a plane that you built with your brother and thinking, oh, this will go fine.
And
this
it
is
was
gonna
probably
go great.
you could probably lift it because I don't
That's
think
exactly,
it was.
yeah, no, it was.
I don't think it was heavier than like a couple 100 pounds.
No, it was basically like a model rocket.
It was a hangar.
Or a model plane that they put together. The only reason it's funny that it's maybe this is why the YouTube algorithm was serving it to me last night. I was up till like almost 4 a.m. this morning watching a Skunkworks documentary, the division within Lockheed that builds all of our badass fighter jets.
So
Like
Skunkworks is
Skunkworks, yeah. They
what is-
built the SR-71 Blackbird.
Oh, that's the name of the company that builds.
It's
that
the name of the division within Lockheed Martin.
Oh, okay.
So it's the division that Skunk works really closely with NASA. So when NASA creates something for space travel, Skunk Works uses a lot of their patents and trademarks to turn it into a military jet, something that can.
I'm just glad they declassified Amelia Earhart, dude. That's 30 years of wondering.
Is it?
You know, I was.
Are you?
It was crushing me every day.
Do you feel better?
I'm like, declassify Amelia Earhart's files. What happened to her?
Do you feel better about the future of our country now that you know what happened to Amelia Earhart?
I did not expect she went down in the ocean. That just blew my mind.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Of all the places she could have been, the bottom of the ocean would have been my last
She
guess.
was on a desert island, bro.
Some say she's still alive.
She's still alive.
But no, we've got a lot to get to tonight with all of us back in the room. Of course, we're going to do some weekend recap that's really mainly a recap of LG's trip to Japan. We've got some matcha Kit Kats we're going to try here. We got Spurs notes. We're going to talk about the game last night. We're going to go light on Cal notes the rest of the year. There's really no purpose.
What?
They're going to be... don't act like you care.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there you go.
No.
There's really, I mean, so the Eagles play the Commanders at 4:00 on Saturday.
Oh, okay. 4 o'clock our time.
Yes. Or 4 o'clock Eastern,
Yeah,
3
okay,
o'clock.
3
yeah.
o'clock, okay.
I think it might be 4 o'clock our
So
time.
that's not even like a prime time game.
So it's the NFL doing their Saturday games. There's a double
Yeah.
header. The other Saturday night game.
Oh
is-
yeah, we're moving to Saturdays. Okay.
exactly. So
Be sure to do your fantasy football lineups by Fridays, gentlemen.
yeah, the late night is a game we're probably going to pick.
There's only-
Packers and Bears Saturday night. But
And feel free to jump into the chat as well, man, because we get gold in the chat. Like Greg used saying, snitching on Puma, saying you used the word momentum today.
I did it just for you. I was hoping someone would catch it. I was
Yeah.
hoping. It was because all of the audio failed, the system crashed, nothing was working. And I was like, wow, we really got some strong momentum going into this next segment. We'll see if we are even still on air
Oh,
5 minutes from now. But no,
I believe in
mentioned
Juju, dude.
I mentioned the Eagles game on Saturday because if they win that game, the Cowboys are eliminated. So
Yeah.
we'll know before the Cowboys kick off on Sunday whether
Jaden's already out.
rolled him out. So it's Mariota time.
You're telling me he dislocated his elbow, they roll him back out 4 games later, and he got injured again?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah.
Who would have saw that?
Who kind of like Amelia Earhart in the ocean. Who
No
could
one
have-
saw that coming.
Who could have predicted that?
No one saw that.
On a planet that is predominantly water, who could have predicted that? But no, we'll get into a little bit of cow notes because we do have to make the pick still. We'll pick the Cowboys a game every week still. And then main Seggy, we got to get to our picks. We'll do a little bit of recap from week 15 around the NFL. And then lightning round. When I say the name Joe Ely, does that mean anything to either one of y'all?
Negative.
Perfect. I can't wait for lightning round then. And then the end clip tonight is one of my favorite pieces of American media. It's I have long held the belief that we are the silliest country on earth
Yeah.
in a good and bad way. Like nothing is ever
we're
as
like-
serious as your neighbor wants to make it, or your uncle at the table on Christmas
Yeah.
spouting his.
It's hypocritically funny.
Exactly.
Like,
So
the Epstein files are being held because Trump wants to protect the Democrats that are involved in it.
well, they're a hoax to begin with, Cap.
It's a
where
hoax.
Everything. Again, we're the silliest country. So I got a good end clip for that. But before we get any further, we haven't heard from the third member of the program outside of perfectly timed drops as usual. That is, of course, LG.
The star of the show with all the energy in the world. Make your way in.
That's what I think of when I think of LG. Just a ball of energy,
Just zipping around,
bubbly,
smiling all the time.
Verbacious. LG, tell the good people how they can help support the program here. Really? Think about it. Choose your answer wisely.
Maybe hit that subscribe button, please. Here,
Just
here's an animation for you if you just
Look at
didn't
that.
hear me.
Look at that.
If you're a
work.
visually based person,
It's red.
like button, notifications.
Just all
Super chat could help us out. We got an empty tip jar here on the screen.
Yeah, load that tip jar
virtual
up.
tip
So
jar is
thirsty.
empty there.
I got
Shout
a
out to
fever.
Royce for tipping last night during the watch party.
Oh, I missed it. Thank you, Royce. Thank you, sir.
I got involved in that second half, man. I was locked in.
Yeah, it was hard to pay attention to any of the chat or any other doings because that I was worried about the third quarter, but should have probably been worried about the fourth. But we'll get into that in Spurs Notes. As LG said, subscriptions absolutely free. We really appreciate those of y'all, the 500 and some odd that have subscribed to this thing. It really, really helps us out. Won't ever cost you a penny. But if you do want to throw a penny our way, you can hit the super chats. We'll get onto those. If they're on topic, we'll hit them when you send them. If not, we'll do it right before the lightning round. Boys, I don't think any of us had as exciting of a hiatus as LG did.
Yes.
All I've got, I've got an East Side wildlife report. I'm feeding a fox now.
Your feet. Are you sure it's not a dog?
No, it's a fox.
It's a fox.
I've been fostering the relationship for a while. So I throw some cat food out back. if I'm out late, out smoking a heater.
I mean, what does the fox say?
Well, it says at this point, it says I don't have rabies. At least I don't think I do, because I've been hesitant.
Has
but
he bit you?
no. He's still not letting me get close enough.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna pet it, aren't you?
that's the goal. The goal is to domesticate the thing.
Just feed it
It'd be
from
better
a-
off in my house than it would roaming the east side.
Hey man, I've seen people with foxes, skunks.
Oh, my grandpa used to live trap a fox
possums.
every so often, few times a year, and some of them are a bit less temperamental than others, but
Put him in a cage, man. These
no,
are
it's.
fox.
I've been putting. What happened? I was out there the other night, and I could hear. I know what a possum sounds like. I know obviously what the cats sound like. That's usually the two, or a raccoon. Those are the three animals I'll see around the food bowl in the backyard. But the other night I was out there burning a heater, and I started hearing what you just did. That yeah, kind of like a goat, but a
Yeah.
little higher pitched.
Yeah.
And so I knew immediately that was none of the three forms of wildlife I've seen in my backyard.
That's a new one.
Yeah, and so I started looking around. I scared him off at first, and then a couple nights later, he came back by. I noticed because right when I walked outside, he was eating the cat food and then took off running. And then we had a breakthrough a couple days ago over the weekend.
We had a breakthrough.
We were able to I was able to sit outside in my smoking chair, and he was able to walk up while seeing that I was there and eat the cat food without being.
Just locked eyes.
They're
with
eating
you.
the cats.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer to having one of these days. I'll have pictures of me swaddling
We'll have
the.
pictures of the roommate with
the
the new
east side.
fox pelts. on
Yeah,
there.
that. Or we'll have pictures of my face all scratched up.
I tried to hug it.
One or the other is absolutely destined to happen. You have anything before we hear about LG's trip to Japan?
Fun with giving blood today, you know.
Oh God, no, absolutely not.
I've always I'm a big guy, you know. When I say I have deep veins, it's just not because I'm hit me with the drop, overweight. But I've always had. So when I was
when you ask for it, you don't get it. Yeah, that's what you get instead.
oh, all right. But when I had hip surgery when I was 22 years old.
Ooh.
And university, no insurance, of course. You know, I'm just out there living life, you know, free and recklessly. And yeah, you end up getting the worst nursing services ever. And they would get the little
You're
baby
getting
nurses.
the trainer nurses.
You get the little baby nurses that misses the vein. And just you wake up because I'm all on all the morphine. I'm clicking that little bad boy. And my arm looks like Popeye because it's just full of fluid. And I'm like, they're like, your veins are so deep, I can't find them. So this poor girl, I guess she was new at the blood donation center, and she was digging in me. I look like I got track marks like a mofo. And
What's the old D12 line? Can't get a job because my arms show tracks.
yeah. And she's like, she is getting flustered. She's almost in tears. And she's looking at me. She's like, all right. I'm like, I'm good.
At least she cared.
Yeah, I was like, look at all the tattoos I got. This is nothing.
Buddy.
And then she's like, I was like, you can butterfly me, which means it goes on your hand. And that's where I got this big old bruise looking like a Trump hand right now.
I'm getting lightheaded just hearing about that. I would have passed out 5 minutes. This is not a joke. I would have flaked all the way out 5 minutes into this whole endeavor.
Oh, I just watch it. I'm just like, oh, interesting.
God, call me what you want. Choose the word. I'll agree with it. But I've never been good. Never been good with needles, which I guess in the long run is actually not such a bad thing.
Shout out to Zeb for his $10 donation.
Oh, God, Zeb,
he's got
thank you.
raccoons in his classrooms too. God bless the public education.
Yeah, that.
Domesticate them, Zeb.
I was about to say you might have a classroom pet if you can play your cards right.
Zeb, we're gonna have a talk about the collusion you tried to do to get me out of the playoffs.
Collusion, some illusion, no collusion.
You want to see the other
No
side?
collusion, no
The
collusion.
other side of the cap. You'll see it.
Zeb, I'm relying on you.
This week is war.
Yeah, this is our championship week, Zeb. We are taking on Cap. If you missed it last night,
Even though the theater kid's got the team that scares me the most.
Yeah, but the team that scares me the most is you because I don't want to hear about how you beat me if we lose this week.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
Yeah, Zeb.
I'm gonna be very gracious. I'm
sure.
As a winner,
I'm sure.
I'm a gracious winner.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly how
Just
it
little
will.
pokes every once in a
Sure.
while.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly how it will go down. Well, Zeb, yes, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas to you as well. LG, where do we start? I guess let's start with how much footage of Japanese toilets did you procure?
I didn't film anything.
Ah, well
I have
then-
pictures.
Pictures.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
he has pictures.
Well,
I didn't
see 'em.
film.
I was
I'm not
about
going to
to
be the
say-
creepy guy in the bathroom filming shit.
With this super
Yeah,
rating,
I was
like
about to
get it.
with the vintage equipment, just being like, no, I'm doing something
Just like
important.
run out, yo.
I need this for an American podcast show. Like, you don't understand. Just act like I'm not here. You won't even notice me. Well, let's see it. What have you got for us? I saw a bunch of the pictures.
Gentlemen, act like I'm not here.
I saw a bunch of the pictures you posted, and it looked like you got some badass.
First of all, the first night I got there, my flight was canceled in Chicago, so I was 24 hours delayed. So I got there a day late, but
You didn't stay at the airport. You went out, right?
no, I mean, it was like 10 o'clock by the time I got a new flight. I had to wait in a 5-hour line after my flight was canceled to get a new flight. So, and then they booked me a hotel at the Hilton across the street, gave me $100 gift card, but all the restaurants were closed except for the expensive steakhouse. So my meal was $70 anyways. So for dinner,
Didn't really make. Well, at least you got a good meal.
yeah, it was a good dinner. I have to
Sometimes
give it to 'em.
that's not such a bad thing because then you're forced. Like, I would never eat.
Oh no, I would have gone like Uber Eats over there.
Exactly.
What happened to that? Oh, did we get rid of that thing where if like your flight's delayed for a
Oh,
certain
yeah, they
amount
got
of
rid of
time,
Oh yeah,
you get paid?
that went away.
You can-
and that went away on day one of this year. Yeah,
Something that would have benefited the consumer over the
socialist
the
bastards.
corporation.
yeah, I would have got like $200 to $300 at least.
We have a former real world character running the airport system right now. What do you expect?
But-
yes, they took that.
So I
away.
got in at like 5 p.m. and shout out to a listener and a viewer of the show, Josh, who met up with me in downtown Shinjuku.
Very nice. Hey, what's up, Josh?
Worldwide, baby.
Yep, worldwide. He was a little inebriated when I met up with him, but he introduced.
He looks sober.
Yeah, so do I.
Yes, everybody in that picture
Exactly,
does.
but that's us in downtown. Or I guess it's not downtown, but
That's
Shinjuku.
almost a smile from LG. I
And
love
so the first bathroom I came across was here in Shinjuku. It was a public restroom, and it's the old familiar,
Oh, the squatty.
squatty potty.
The old squatty potty.
it. That is my nightmare right there,
Buddy.
I'm spraying the wall. I'm spraying the wall.
I mean, that's what you got. Look, and it's kept, as you can see, it's kept in immaculate, clean condition.
So,
This is not the Japan I have always been told about.
so do you face the wall where the thing is and hold on to that toilet dispenser, or
You could, I think most people turn around the
yeah,
other way.
I think it's a turnaround like
I'm-
normal.
You face the door.
I'm facing the opposite
I
direction.
mean, you could go either way.
This is not the clean, efficient Japan that I have always been told about.
So this is
This
in,
is not the toilet I'm buying.
This looks more like what I experienced in China.
Yes,
Yeah.
This is in an older part of Japan, I guess. It's an older bathroom, I should say. The next one I came across was a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
All right.
A little bit.
Where no bidet action.
No bidet action on this one, no. But we do have the prison style wash your hands where it uses the water with the faucet on top.
Right above.
there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You know that's very convenient.
It's efficient. It's
you know the
efficient.
prison system. They get some things right.
well,
That's efficient though.
that is, you
Yeah.
can't.
Wait,
yeah,
where's
you
the
can-
water fountain right next to it?
Well, where's the water coming from? Oh, the drinking
You
fountain?
literally
There's
have
no
the drinking
drinking
fountain on
fountain
top
in
of the
there.
toilets.
No,
It's-
That's a 3-in-1.
It's a 3-in-1.
Hyper
baby.
efficiency.
All right, let me see. I got to find more toilet pics.
I
All right,
love
here,
it.
we're going through the motions here.
Man, they sold
There's
out
a
to
step
America.
up. There's
Okay.
my first bidet.
Okay.
All right.
And
we're-
this was
we're
at
looking good.
another bar. So these are all bars. Every one of these
Oh,
was a
these
bar.
are bars, man.
Yeah.
Man, those shout out to the Japanese bars, keeping them clean, dude.
So this was a karaoke bar in Osaka. And so
What song did you sing?
Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me
Yes.
Maybe.
Baby.
Yeah. I tried to do This Is How We Do It, but it's really difficult. Yeah, the verses are really hard.
Yeah,
if
a
you
little-
don't know them. Yeah.
Is that plant real?
I believe so. I believe everything was real in this place.
I'd be so tempted to
Oh
water
yeah,
it.
and they also had the prison system, but they had a nice aerosol type of thing, a fragrance that
Yeah, that looks
The
looks
water
like
goes on it, gets a little
looks like a step up.
some aromatherapy.
Yep. And then here's the one in my hotel room at the Holiday Inn Express.
This is what I'm talking about.
And this was full on
Look at this.
integrated bidet with heated seats. Didn't have a light though, was a little disappointed about that. But had the nozzle that comes out from the back, then goes back in and sanitizes itself. And then here's the button system on there that was in
Look at-
no
my
English.
Look at that.
But you can tell by the animations
That is-
kind of what you're supposed to
That
do.
is
Okay, hold
luxury
on.
at its finest.
Or by the
dude.
little
Yeah,
pictographs.
I was about to say I'm seeing butt cheeks.
Oh, let's see. Oh,
Okay,
it's-
yeah.
So you got the spritz, you got the full-on water blast. The red dot really scares me. What's
You
the-
don't. You
That,
can't.
the red dot is the emergency stop button. It stops all
Oh, that's
activity.
not- I
Yeah,
was-
that's
I was
the get me
like,
out of jail card.
We going
right
right to the culo, man.
no, that's
there. The laser sensor.
That's-
Activate sentry mode.
that red button is your safe word.
That's your safe
Yeah.
word.
That's your safe word. Whereas I can't take any more. You gotta.
That's so yeah. So the one on the right with the person sitting on that's a woman.
Oh, that's
so
a
that's for frontal
Vaginal,
or
vaginal cleaning.
taint cleaning. Yes.
Yes.
And then this one is for
The wave.
all around poops. And this is when you have
What's the
an
three?
extra.
What's the three waves? That's all around.
Those are the flushes you're talking about on the top.
Yeah, that's just
those are the
top,
three
top
different
right.
flushes. Yeah, three different powers on your.
Oh,
flush.
you mean the top, the
the very top
button on the
up-
very
yeah,
right,
up at the
though.
very top.
What's the one next to the woman button there?
Yeah. Is that the
I
air?
don't know what that is. I think that's the deodorizer.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
deodorizer.
Got
about,
everything.
man.
They got everything.
But the other butt one is obviously when you have a rather messy one and it gets onto the sides of the cheeks and you need a little wider splash. You know what I mean?
Dude, the ones that have
Unfortunately,
the
I do.
gauge, the ones that go up to levels. I gotta play
Okay,
with
so
those.
one of them's the seat temperature
Okay.
and the other one's the water pressure.
Okay.
And I'm not too sure what some of those other up and downs are, but
Man, I would have been playing with that for an
I
hour.
tried to translate it, but it didn't exactly work very well. I figured out the essentials. That's all that matters.
Yeah. You just got to figure out.
He wasn't going for the nitty gritty. Me, I would have hit every button. I'd have been like, ah,
That's exactly.
yeah.
and shout out to Spaceship in Osaka, a really cool retro bar
Oh, that's awesome.
that you had to buy a drink. That was their requirement. Then you can play any game you want on any of the old consoles. They had pretty much every console from
Were
back in
they
the day.
Famicons?
They had them.
Yeah.
Famicom, Super Famicom, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis,
That's all the
Sega
Japanese
CD.
games. that
Yeah.
you never
They
got.
had the American games too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not an
Famicom and Super
emulator.
Famicom are not compatible with each other. I always thought they were. The controllers are, but not the actual
Not the
games.
games.
No.
Yeah.
So the
that's
actual
awesome.
games, not the emulators where you get
No.
like all of them.
No,
That's
they
so
had all
sick.
the consoles in there.
Oh, I see.
64.
I see Super Mario Brothers 3.
That was
on
what I
the-
was playing. Actually.
very
That's
nice.
what. Yeah, that was my game system that night.
That's a classic. Yeah, that's a classic.
got
Were you playing it on Super Nintendo or
no,
Super
I was
Famicom?
playing on regular Nintendo,
Okay.
NES.
Oh,
Yeah,
original,
NES.
original
Yeah.
version, not
No.
Mario All Stars.
No.
What we want to know is, did you blow into a cart?
No, because they said I didn't have to. I asked about that, and they were like, "No, we keep all our stuff pretty clean."
I would have done it anyway. I was like,
Yeah.
this is nostalgia.
Yeah, I just need I need the rush.
I need
Yep.
the rush.
But this was their restroom.
All right.
It has a bidet, but not that great.
Little Cuphead towel
That
there.
works. That
Yeah,
works.
unfortunately, that was the focus of it. That was the community hand drying towel.
Ah.
And yeah, that's okay in someone's house maybe, but like
In a public
in a public
bathroom,
restroom, I
at a
I'm gonna have to
bar.
ding him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the night continued on.
I would have wiped my hands on my pants. That would have been like,
I ended up
Give it
at,
the old shake, air dry.
I ended up at this hip hop bar called Ipuku.
Oh, are those all records?
Yep. And that's the bartender's area. No one can access those records. And behind the bar, he's got a badass setup there. And yeah. Then I ended up here.
Wait, hold on. So is the bartender the DJ?
The bartender is the DJ, yes.
Oh, that's so
and it's all vinyl.
how many people
100%.
fit into that bar?
Maybe 15
Okay.
total.
Yeah.
All these bars, you can't fit more than that.
That's nice.
He's told me about
Then I
that.
ended
It's
up
like,
here somehow at like 3 a.m.
Oh, what?
Is that a stuffed raccoon?
That sure is.
Oh,
That sure
hey
is.
Zeb, we know what to do with those raccoons in the public school system.
There you go.
That is amazing.
This was
Holding
called-
a sword.
This was called Kingu, and I had no idea what to expect. I walked in, and this was the bar.
Whoa.
Fun with taxidermy. Oh my god, this is like
There's no bartender
is
back
this true?
there.
Is this True Detective
somewhere.
Did we find Carcosa?
That looks like a low
There's
budget
a penguin.
Disney ride.
Yep, there's a taxidermy penguin, cobras. You know, everyone in there was wearing those masquerade masks.
Oh
They had
no,
this
Kind of bar
stuff.
was this?
this is nightmare fuel.
I don't know, but here's their bathroom.
Nope, not going in there.
It's a little tight.
Not going in it.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I feel like something. What is that face behind the toilet?
Looks like a clown.
Almost like a Mike Myers, but elephant child head.
It was an interesting place.
Is that a bobcat up above?
Yeah, I think it's
Some
an
kind of
owl.
cat? Oh, it's an owl. Okay,
Stuffed
okay.
owl.
Give me some psilocybin sake and let me go to
Yeah,
town.
it was a
Yeah.
very interesting place.
That
And
looks
they,
like sensory overload.
It was sensory overload for sure, and maybe you could fit 8 people in this place.
Just enough to where you can't overwhelm them when they're killing you.
That was my seat at the bar, and there's a bartender back there somewhere in a mask.
I'm gonna have
Man, that's-
nightmares just watching
That's
this.
awesome.
But he spoke perfect English. But it was a bit there. All the people who work there are all macabre and dressed all like, Dracula ish.
Right.
They're like, what would you like to drink?
Oh, they actually
yeah.
talked like. Oh,
And the
Don't
music,
break the fourth
the
wall.
music playing is like Phantom of the Opera or some shit.
sure, sure.
It was pretty intense.
Ah!
But
it
anyway,
looks
that was
like it.
probably the most
No.
interesting bathroom.
No lie, just yesterday I had my favorite hockey loving bartender sing Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom of the
Yeah,
Opera.
she did it good. I was like, what the? Never heard it.
You never seen Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, you're probably actually that's probably fair.
Even though I love musicals, I don't know. Phantom of the Opera just.
Well, if you love musicals, you should probably check it out at some point.
You know what I'm not going to check out is that freak fest of a bar that I just saw.
Yeah.
You know,
How about would you go to this place? This was called Farplane.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
All
think.
right.
What's up, ladies?
I think I'm a little more interested in the aesthetics of this bar.
Look at that
Yeah.
smile.
Do you see the
Look at
the,
that smile.
Okay, time out.
the artwork in there's pretty interesting as
I
well.
do, yeah.
Oh. a lot of very colorful artwork.
Yes, indeed.
Very.
Very. They
It,
look, man.
I feel like I can count the number of times I've seen LG smile in a picture on one hand.
That is the smile.
And I
of
probably don't
That's a
need
smile
my
of
thumb.
a deviant right there.
That's
It was a cool place. It was in the basement of a mall.
Oh, yeah.
They had an ocarina.
What is it?
Oh,
Is that like a musical instrument?
yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Did you try to time warp? Or,
No, I was a little scared. I might,
are we talking
unlock
like Zelda?
Ganondorf or something.
buddy.
Yeah.
Ocarina of
right.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
An actual ocarina.
Nerds.
Look, Zelda develops
But if those girls,
a lot of problem solving.
I would
skills.
not call them nerds. They looked very,
Oh, so
hip
sure.
with the times.
And I bet they're.
I play video games with
I
them.
bet both of them. You would play video games with them.
They had
and
your
then-
favorite drink there as well. So
Hey.
Dude, that looks like the liquor that you get in Costa Rica or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You don't know what's in it, but it's like they're just putting it in there, and it's just so sugary.
I
Stuff
think it's
that-
like all liqueur. Like
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
like it's all flavors.
The stuff that ended up killing like a dozen
Are
people.
we having a taste test? Did
No,
you
I
bring
didn't
back
try
a
that. No, hell no. I drank whiskey.
I drank that
Japanese whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good
Suntory and
whiskey.
ginger ale pretty
Yeah.
much the whole night. Their Suntory is like our Jim Beam here. They just like it's not
just-
it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
So how would
well-
you rate? How would
well
you rate
whiskey.
the Japanese whiskey versus the
Oh,
like
way
the
better.
well Japanese whiskey versus?
Way better.
It's
It's always
good.
Suntory.
Yeah, it's really
You
good.
act like I know what that means, but
It's always good whiskey. It's never crap.
What was the did you I assuming since these were all pictures of toilets at bars, I'm assuming you had to have stumbled out and eaten some street food quite a bit.
I did eat some street food.
What was
Yeah.
the best thing?
Probably okonomiyaki.
Yes.
Okonomiyaki. Here
The
we go.
pancake.
Hey.
Yes. Oh my
And
god.
that one,
is
that
that hand like finger size or is that like?
it's about the size. Yeah, it's about what he's showing.
About like a plate.
like a 45 record,
Yeah,
the small
yeah.
record.
gotcha,
small record.
Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
delicious.
What all was in that one?
Squid, octopus, and shrimp.
Oh my god.
Is that an egg in there?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
oh,
an
yeah.
omelet basically. It's an omelet, and then they got bonito flakes on top and a fried egg on top.
God, that looks
And
so
then-
good.
All sorts of
I'm messing with that.
deliciousness.
Yeah, that looks amazing. I agree
Yeah.
with Greg in the chat. That is dope. That
Yeah.
looks so
And that
good.
photo was taken with the 1976 Pentax film camera that I had developed in Tokyo.
That's so badass.
Yeah.
How hard was it to find a place to develop over there?
Film never died in Japan, so there's 1 hour of photoshops everywhere.
That's kind of what I figured. That's what I had heard.
Man.
yeah, pretty much.
Remember 1 hour Photoshops? You just drive through and then just drop.
Remember
them
the
off?
skeezy people that would work them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you'd just be like, "That guy, how many buttholes has that guy seen in his life?" You're like, "How many?"
You kind of want a skeezer, so you don't like. So they know you're gonna get your material.
That's fair.
They're like, I've seen worse.
Yeah, that's fair. Just remembering all the white trash I grew up around working at the 1 hour photo at Kmart.
Yeah. So LG hit me to some game. Not only are the toilets world class, did you load up the picture of
Oh, did I not show the super shower?
the showers?
This thing.
Look at that thing, man. You got the handheld, you got the up top. That looks.
You got the feet, the torso, and then the head and rain. Like basically like handheld and rain.
There's 18 knobs on that thing. Dude.
More than that.
My apartment in San Marcos, whenever I was at Texas State, the water spout, the whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
the shower head
nozzle.
would come out about this high on me, about chest high, just below my chin,
Yeah.
right above my up tops. And it was
Your areolas.
miserable for 3 years. Looking at this shower gives me shower PTSD.
Oh, dude, this thing's crazy. I tried it out. It's unnecessary, and their water pressure is beyond unbelievable.
Was it
like
just
it's fantastic.
Blast you?
It just I felt
Hell
like I was
yeah.
getting blasted by like a prison hose, but like 5 times over.
Or like
5 times over.
when they're spraying Farva down in Super Troopers.
Like it's crazy.
a
man.
car
Like,
wash
we have
handle.
regulations against that.
The lice hate
against
the
the
sugar.
pressure, but like I really want the shower pressure is amazing everywhere I went. This was at a Holiday Inn Express.
yeah, I was about to say that's not even.
You're telling me that toilet and that shower is at a Holiday Inn Express?
That's right.
Yeah,
I
and
saved
it
money. By
looks
going
like
to
it's
Holiday Inn
in.
Express.
It looks like it's from Tony Parker's house that he can't sell. It looks like
America,
it's fancy.
if you want to be first, if you want to be the best,
Oh, that ain't happening against.
this is how you start. Start in the bathroom. Give me some cushy toilets that are warm, that will blow incense up my butt. Freshen it out.
I don't.
Maybe some baby powder.
I don't think you want
Little
that.
poof. Give me some pressure. Give me some water pressure, man.
And shout out to the Japanese airlines too, because the service you get on those things is unbelievable compared to what we get here, which is basically nothing. Here's some peanuts. This was a meal on my way to Japan.
Oh my god!
Get out of No one's fighting on that airline. No one's fighting on that airline.
What are the? Is that Niku Dengo?
It's like rice with chicken meatballs.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then sashimi and
Yeah.
some kind of salad with seaweed and fake crab meat. And then over there is like cold soba noodles with finely chopped up scrambled eggs. And then a salad. And then they brought out Haagen-Dazs ice cream for dessert. Boom. And
What was
beer
this?
and liquor were free too if you wanted it.
Come on now.
Not even first class.
No, this is as economy as it gets.
And this was flying from where to where?
It was flying from Chicago to Japan to
Okay.
Tokyo.
How was the leg room?
Legroom's great. It's better than
I know.
any American one.
Well, I mean,
I'm
you're
not-
5'2", but
Yeah,
you know.
but it's better. It's more legroom than what you'd get on United or Delta, domestic at least.
You know what, man? You're almost convincing me to go to Japan and deal with being the biggest. Like they're gonna think I'm a sumo wrestler.
I was
coming
about
in.
to say,
There's big people
you know.
there, man. There's a lot of Americans there too that are big.
I would
There's a lot of Americans there that are fatties.
I would love.
Big Japanese.
There are
people,
some.
too.
Yeah, everybody loves food.
There's a lot of Chinese people. There
Oh
that are big.
man! After my back surgery, I'm gonna start practicing.
Enough
for
with the
sumo.
home photos show.
I would love to see you randomly walking the streets of Japan while LG's filming it on the old 8mm camera.
Oh yeah, it's like they think I'm famous.
Yeah, it could be some great footage. Well, something else LG brought back for us.
Yes.
This is a matcha Kit Kat straight from Japan.
Yep. Straight from the
Smuggled
airport in Tokyo.
Perfect. Still counts.
Yeah.
Still
But
technically counts.
it says Uji matcha, which is a very specific kind of
we have
matcha.
individual packages here.
Yeah.
I'll slide
It's
one
from
your
a
way.
very small town called Uji, which is the birthplace of matcha, right outside of Kyoto.
Have you tried one of these?
I've tried them.
Okay, so it's not a surprise to you.
No.
we're
So
having
Kit
a-
Kat is my favorite. My favorite.
Do you like matcha?
I didn't know what it was.
It's green tea.
It's a good start.
Obviously, yeah. There's a big green tea.
But they make all sorts of crap out of it.
Here we go. Or we'll do ASMR.
no, dude, that's gonna. That oh my god, I just want to throw up and just go into a psycho rage fit.
Okay, that's delicious. That's really good.
It's excellent.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I didn't know Kit Kat was your favorite, man. They had all sorts. You would be in heaven. You can go to the Kit Kat factory or chocolate place. It's not a factory, but it's like
Tastes like white chocolate.
it's like the M&M store.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I could. Yeah, kind of. I could see that. Or like the bark they use
I think it might be like white chocolate with matcha
with
in
matcha
it.
in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I bet you're. If we could.
Yeah, if you could read the packaging,
I was about
you would
to say,
know.
I bet
it's
it's-
definitely got cocoa in it because I think you can read that on there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Whenever I remember, did y'all ever go to Jefferson Bodega when it was open over there on the west side? A little like trendy snack shop. They had a bunch of global candy and chips and beer, drinks, stuff like that. I always know, like anytime we would go in there, I could get a different flavor of Kit Kat from Japan that I hadn't tried before. I mean, it's like
I'm behind the times, man. I don't know anything about
endless flavors, seemingly. I'm
I
gonna
thought
go
it was
ahead
like wasabi flavor for a second. I was
Ooh,
like,
you could talk me into that being good too.
Ooh. We might have to get like a fun flavored pack with all the flavors and do a feast off. of
Doesn't
candy.
matcha have more caffeine?
Yeah,
and-
that's it. I can get like a little rush from
It's
this.
got some caffeine.
I don't drink caffeine.
I need a little bit of it after staying up watching that Skunk Works documentary and doing the radio show earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how to read Japanese. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we need a replay of you attempting to read Japanese.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty
we had-
pretty much illiterate when
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah.
So thank God for English menus and Google Translate.
How often did you have a tag along buddy or friend, or was it most of the trip solo?
Osaka. I was with people in Osaka.
Yeah,
Yeah. For about
very nice.
Yeah. I'd say about 6 days of the trip.
Very
Is that the
nice.
second biggest city? Or-
think so. It's about 2 million something in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Tokyo big, but
So yeah. So you went to Tokyo, of course, right?
yeah, I flew in and out of Tokyo.
So did you go like to like their Times Square with that big old like hologram?
I mean, I went. Yeah, I went to. They have those in a few areas, but I wouldn't call it the Times Square. I didn't go there this time because I've been there many times. You're thinking of Shibuya Crossing,
Sure.
which is the most busiest.
That's
intersection
exactly.
in the
I was
world.
about to say Shibuya Crossing.
It's the Piccadilly Circus
Yeah.
of Japan.
I didn't go to Shibuya at all. So
Well, man, we're glad to have you back because you keep us in order and running things and actually doing shows, even though you tried to talk us out of yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't quite realize. That was what was going on yesterday.
He was working on. He had to go do a job, and he was doing on 4 hours of sleep. Man,
I'm still. Came back and right to work.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
that's
working, man.
that's the work ethic we have
happens.
here at the Sports Cave, here at LG.
And remember,
Studios.
Sports Cave. The job is not done yet. He is working the Spurs game tomorrow. If you see
That's
LG
right.
in the wilderness, you get close to him and take a picture, but don't say anything to him. Don't spook him.
No, don't do that.
Don't spook him.
Just post it for the
do that.
public.
Yes. Hit us and we'll post it on the show. I love the pics. Bring them in. Keep doing work. Thank you, LG, for your
Yeah.
wrap up of the trip, man. That thing's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank
I
you for
can't
the
wait
Kit
for
Kats.
the suit. He did take a Super 8 of some Japanese local skateboarders, and I can't wait till that gets developed. And I'm gonna have
You have a spot. You know you found a place to get that film developed yet?
Yeah, there's like 5 places in the United States.
Yeah, I figured it'd be tough to come across, but yeah, I need to see that once we have.
We're
it,
not as
too.
big as Japanese in like landmass, so there's only 5 spots.
What?
It's sarcasm.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what it's rooted in.
Saying we went digital and sold out.
You want? Yeah, well, there you go. Now I'm with you. You want to do some Spurs notes from the game last night?
Let's do it.
Let's mark it 8:56. Where to start? How about you can't get out rebounded 23-6 in the fourth quarter and expect to win. You can't give up as many offensive rebounds as they did. Knicks had 23 offensive rebounds totals, 10 of those to Mitchell Robinson alone. Spurs got out rebounded 59-42
Yeah.
on the entire game.
Would you have liked to see Cornette and Wemby in there, the French Vanilla connection, at the same time? I mean, if we're getting out rebounded like that,
The problem was the Knicks, like if you throw both of those guys out
they're
there,
just shooting threes.
well, and Cornette isn't gonna. You're gonna have a defensive mismatch. You might be better off have a better chance of getting the rebound, but when they're playing 4 guards, that means you're throwing Wemby on.
Cat was absolutely unstoppable. We thought he wasn't coming back with the knee-to-knee clash. And when he came back, he absolutely dominated the boards. He dominated on offense. He stretched the floor. He hit some big-time threes. I don't know, man. I haven't seen the Wemby and Cornette on the floor at the same time. I haven't seen that yet.
No, and with
Not that I can
Wemby,
remember.
with Wemby on minutes restrictions, they
Yeah.
certainly weren't going to
Do that.
play around too much with different
But with like
lineups.
5 minutes left, and you know the problem. We're getting out rebounded. They're getting offensive rebounds. They're getting offensive rebound scores. Wouldn't you just do it with 5 minutes left?
Yeah, I still think because at that point who are you taking off the court? Barnes because he was cold.
Barnes,
Yeah,
100%. He was doing work. He was getting he was getting dirty, but he was like they were just out physicaling us. They out, like I call it bully ball.
yeah,
They looked like they were from New York and we weren't.
fair. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean the way they were calling the game as they were calling all of the. Although I will say Last night was a little different than Saturday night. Saturday night felt like they allowed way more physicality. They still allowed a lot of it last night, but there were some oddly timed ticky-tack calls that got called on both teams. I'm not saying it was one-sided or anything like that, but it did feel like it was a little bit of a tighter whistle last night than we saw Saturday against Oklahoma City.
I swear, I think they're calling the whistle because the first quarter flew by. Only one timeout through the whole first quarter, and everybody needs those ad revenue spaces.
Sure.
And so they're like, okay, we need to somehow get some commercial breaks in here. If we call some fouls and stuff and get someone in foul trouble, they're going to call a timeout and talk about rotation and different options of like who they're going to put in and whatnot. So I don't know. I think they wear a buzzer like the Astros.
Yeah, and the league's letting them know we need to stretch this out. Now, I think, the Knicks closing that, or I guess starting a 13-1 run at the end of the third quarter that stretched into the fourth, that was where it was the Knicks role players, you mentioned Cat, but it was the Knicks role players that really dug them out of that third quarter hole and put them ahead going in start of the fourth. Jordan Clarkson had a couple big threes. Kolek, the little point guard from Marquette, he had 20 solid minutes, put 14 points on the board, had that one floater.
That kid has a trust fund.
The floater, it sure looks like it. He looks like a Gossip Girl cast member. Speaking of New York, he had the one floater that somehow made it over the outstretched arm of Wemby. And then also mentioned Mitchell Robinson, 15 rebounds total, 10 of those being offensive rebounds.
We started kind of like
those were the only three guys they used off their bench. That was it.
It wasn't as bad as 0 for 12, but I think we went 0 for 7, 0 for 8, starting with the
threes. Yeah.
Like, if we nail some of those and start just putting our foot on their throat, it's what if, law of averages, all that stuff happening. But it came down to the last quarter, the last few minutes. We were getting they had an answer and killed all our momentum. Whenever the clip that I picked, that was when Stephen Castle hits the three. Mm-hmm. Harper hitting threes, Stephon Castle hitting threes.
Harper was 5 of 7? Yeah, I think it was.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's going to be a game changer if we can start stretching the floor, because now they're going to have to close out on him, and he has an easier path to the basket.
It's not a problem that Harper was the leading scorer last night. That's not what I'm saying. The problem is the Spurs' leading scorer had 21 points, and it was Dylan Harper. You mentioned Harrison
and 15
Barnes.
15 of those points are threes.
Right. Barnes only had 11. Fox only had 16 to go with 5 turnovers, couple turnovers at really bad time there in the fourth quarter. Vassell was quiet after scoring 23 against the Thunder. He only gets contributes 12 on 4 of 14 shooting. Just bad shooting. Fox was 5 of 13. Castle was 5 of 15. I mean, those 3 guys shooting that poorly, it was going to be hard to win the game.
It was bad mistakes, bad turnovers. We played a much stronger game against the Thunder.
And you know why it sucks that they lost the final. It does, obviously. But if you had asked me today, or if you had asked me Saturday morning what I would rather see, if the Spurs, beat the Thunder but lose to the Knicks, or just lose to the Thunder.
Oh,
obviously, but the thing that I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it, because the game last night,
the Thunder lose to the Knicks.
Well, and the game last night didn't matter towards the record.
No.
So the biggest silver lining in all of this is
the bench players got paid.
The Spurs get a win over the Thunder that actually counts towards regular season record standing. Saturday night counted.
Conference win.
Right, exactly. And the confidence of getting a win over the Thunder I would say the win Saturday night was okay. Here's how I phrase it: the win Saturday night was more important than winning that game last night was.
Yeah.
Even though last night was the final.
Unless Oklahoma City goes on a losing streak, which I don't really see happening, we're playing for third and second, so we can get some home court advantage
Yeah.
and hopefully play the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. And we just need to keep pace because it's gridlocked right there between the Lakers, Denver.
Yeah, we were Denver, Lakers, Spurs, Rockets.
Yeah.
And
So-
T-Wolves aren't far behind.
They're not far, but it's 2 games in between all of them. So that's going to be, I see that being a theme. And I don't see any one of them going on like a 6-8 game losing streak or something.
No, barring injury. I mean, that's the only
Barring-
way.
that's
the only way I could.
I don't like to put that in existence.
Sure. I think I agree with it. The top 6 are locked
Barring
in.
injury, we only lost 2 games with Wemby out.
3, right? 9-3 is what it ended up being.
Yeah. Okay. So we lost 2 games with Stephon Castle and Wemby
Right.
out, but we lost 1 with Wemby out. Yeah.
Right. After Castle came back.
Yeah.
But again, the experience of playing in a game like that, of playing in back-to-back games like that,
Yeah.
for a roster that, Keldon Johnson is the longest tenured Spur, and the most games the Spurs have won.
His 7th year.
2018-19, yeah, so 6th or 7th year. The most games the Spurs have won since Keldon was drafted is 34.
Yeah.
So this team has no experience with meaningful games as a collective unit. Fox has played in playoff series with the Kings. Barnes has played in playoff series. Cornette, obviously in Boston, won the championship. But this group together has no experience in games that mean something. So in that sense,
That was their mantra in the beginning of the season is we're tired of losing.
yeah.
Like we're going in, we're going for it.
Well, and
It's
they
like-
announced to everybody else that, not only are we tired of losing, but we're going to do something about that.
Yeah, it's changed. And I mean, Dylan Harper, man, you could see why that guy could have been number 1 overall if it wasn't Cooper Flag
Yeah.
coming in. And this team,
Oh, imagine-
everybody. I almost want to not be a member of some of these Spurs sites that are like, what about Giannis? What about the LeBron James coming over? What about this coming over?
You don't have
and
to
I'm,
be.
I'm like, no, just let this team cook. You know what I'm saying?
Harper and Castle are untouchable.
Yeah,
They're stars.
Harper Castle and Fox right now. I don't want to get rid of Fox.
If you could work a deal built around Fox for Giannis and
See-
keep Harper and Castle.
That's too much chaos. Right now, we're flowing.
Yeah, no, I don't
flowing.
disagree. I don't disagree. And I want to see this group grow together as a team.
Like I said,
But I
yesterday,
also do understand
It's Giannis, yes.
Exactly.
But
it's one of
he's
the
hit
3
his
best
peak.
players in the world, and you've already got one of the other
Yeah,
2.
it would be. But that to me seems like the desperate Lakers Hall of Fame team that went to the finals and lost to the Pistons.
But I would remind you that desperate Lakers team was picking 40-year-old Gary Payton, 40-year-old Karl Malone. This is Giannis in his prime,
Yeah,
still with half a dozen years where he can be your second best or still first best over Wemby. Like, conversation for another time. But I agree with you. The Harper and Castle now don't need to be mentioned in any trade whatsoever.
absolutely not.
The other names on the roster, or let me go back a little bit. The experience for the team growing together is something big to be excited about coming out of the last 2 games, but also the experience for Mitch Johnson.
Yeah,
A guy, first-year coach, first-year full-time coach, knows it's his,
first technical of the season.
loved it. And guess what? He
It's successful. Why did that 3 not? I swear, if you're in the act of shooting and you're up, about to release the ball, that should be a continuation.
And it is if you're in the act of shooting. They called it on the pass where it wasn't, he still wasn't actually up and shooting yet. Are you talking about which
Yeah.
one are you talking about?
The one where he got the tech, where he was like running the first successful challenge,
Yeah,
where
okay.
like old buddy flopped.
Yeah, and fell back. And he said that's an effing terrible call.
Yeah.
And got the technical for saying that,
Brunson missed it.
but also won the challenge, was successful. Yeah, I mean, I think most of the time there's a little more leeway there, but watching it last night live,
Because he passed the ball and then he was cutting to the hole.
but it
Like,
didn't
he
look
took
like
2 steps after the ball was out
I
of
can't
his
remember
hand.
who the shooter was, but it didn't look like they were actually starting the motion yet. It still looked like it was
Yeah.
some hesitation there. But getting
I think it was Fox. but-
Mitch Johnson getting experience in these types of games also, I don't think can be overshadowed. The what's going to determine how far this Spurs team goes this year, the inconsistency of an average rookie, a normal rookie,
Yeah.
eventually ends up showing its face and coming back to bite you or at inopportune times if you're relying on a rookie in a playoff series. So I'm going to take whatever I get from Dylan Harper, and if he doesn't show up in a playoff game, he's a rookie. I
Yeah,
get it.
we need
Like,
we need
it's-
to have a plan for him not showing up.
the guys that are going to determine how long or how far this Spurs team go, it's De'Aaron Fox. You're really your veteran out of the star level guys you have on
he's-
your
he's
team.
One of the 2 all-stars on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Devin Vassell. Because when Vassell can give you 20 points and be a fourth scorer for this team,
Is Vassell a Danny Green?
I think there's
Because when
He's
Danny Green,
more
when
than
Danny
Danny-
Green used to score 15 plus, we usually won.
I think it would be interesting to go back and see what the record is when Vassell scores 20. See what the Spurs record is.
That would be. Let's get some AI overlord crap on that.
Yeah, if you believed in the use and the value of AI,
I
then-
just remember during all the Spurs run, the what was it? Not race for 6, but what was the one for 5?
oh my god, I'm blanking.
Yeah,
Uh,
the fight for 5. The fight. Sink. Spurs.
Yeah, what was it? No, hold on. No, it's
Is the fight for 5th?
yeah. I don't,
Oh my God! Help us out, chat. Come on, we're dying here.
I can't remember what it was now because all I've been thinking about is race for safe,
Yeah.
and then we were talking about "c'est" in French. Either way. Did you see the Knicks aren't going to hang a banner in Madison Square Garden? They're not going to hang.
the strive for
Oh
5.
yeah, drive for 5.
The drive for 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, chat. No, Cone Stokes. I'm butchering your name, buddy. Sorry.
You nailed it. I'm sure you nailed it. No, the Knicks aren't going to put a NBA Cup champion banner up in Madison Square Garden rafters.
The what? No, yeah. Are they?
No, they're not. They're
Yeah, they better not. It's a cup. It's a little bro.
But if you put banners up saying you won the Atlantic Division or the Southwest Division, if you put division banners up,
Does the Knicks put division banners? We don't put division. Do we?
I think it's team by team choice. I just think there's some.
I think we put Western Conference Finals. Like when you win the Western Conference Finals.
See, and even that, I agree with you. I would like it to either be only championships or championships and the NBA Cup. I don't like any of like if you actually won hardware, put a banner up there. The Lakers have the banner for most consecutive sellout concerts by the Eagles in Staples or Crypto, whatever it's called now. And they put an NBA Cup banner up.
Kobe died and it all went to hell.
Yeah, and Mark Cuban retired Kobe's number
Rest in peace, King.
from the Mavs and then went back on it when no one else around the league followed suit. Yeah, no,
He went back on it.
yeah, there's some funny stuff hanging in the rafters of various NBA arenas. Do you have any other thoughts on the game last night?
The only other thought is Steph Castle's got to stop turning the ball over. for 3 games now, I've seen him give up 4 to 5 turnovers, and it's long passes.
He was only credited with 2 last night, but it
Really?
felt like more, right?
It felt
Yeah.
like I mean,
Fox led them in turnovers last night.
oh really? Wemby was turning. Like I mean, I get Wemby's rust turning over, but I'm seeing a theme more and more.
Is it okay to have a slight criticism of Wemby?
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes things look a little too rushed.
yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a pacing, like it's just trying to go. He sees where it needs to go. He sees where he can get to the basket or where he can go. And sometimes it's just a little too rushed.
Needs to work on his hand. Well, I mean, how can I tell a 7'5" guy? Work on your handles. You know what I'm saying? But if his handle's going wrong, he seems a little panicky.
Yeah,
you know?
there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that in the game. But I also think,
He needs to go visit his Shaolin monks, man.
yeah, I do think that's something that
Bring him to America, man.
That-
Like, what was it on Silicon Valley? Gavin Newsom.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
Gavin had the guy, his little guy that would follow him around everywhere as a spiritual advisor.
Should also mention you kind of threw it out there at the beginning of the show. Wemby did get terrible family news yesterday before the game.
Heart
Yesterday
goes out
morning,
to you, man.
Yeah.
His grandmother passed away hours before the game.
yeah. So
And he strapped it up and still went out there with a heavy heart. Like, if he's anything close, like I was close to my grandmother, like we all close to her, you know.
yeah, that's a big one.
Like our grandfathers, man, you know, they're always hard asses on us. But the grandmother, you know, that's the one where you get the special relationship with. And heart goes out to you, Wemby, man. Thanks for sticking it out, doing what you can. If you need to take a game off, man, I feel you, you know.
Yeah, that's one of those deals, you know, across sports when we've seen it. You know, when a guy decides, you know, I don't want to play tonight. I can't play tonight. I'm not ready. I completely understand. Get it.
Mental wellness day.
Yeah, but then I also just as much understand, you know, the
You're getting paid a
Wemby
lot of money.
or the Brett Favre. It's not even about money. It's more of the, you know, they would have wanted me to play or that mentality, or I'm going to go out there and play in honor of.
Do you know when his dad, Brett Favre's dad, died that game when he went absolute ham?
Uh-huh.
He had a concussion. He doesn't remember it.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Like that was the old NFL.
And that's also what he told the judge in the welfare case. Like, I had a concussion. I don't remember anything. I don't know what happened.
But then we have text messages. I was like, that was before text messages.
Minor details. Well, let's move on because we got to get to our main seggy along with a little bit of Cal notes here. So we'll mark it
thought we were done with that.
9:17. You know, we're gonna have to pick the game still every week. So there's gonna be some Cal talk as we think about. You want to? Okay, here I'll start with this. Cowboys host the Chargers Sunday afternoon. You want to take a guess at what the line is?
Chargers -4.5.
You want to take another guess?
Cowboys
Good start.
-1.5.
2.5. The Cowboys are somehow 2.5 point favorites.
Y'all boys want to make some money?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It opened at Cowboys -1.5, and it's been bet up to Cowboys -2.5.
Herbert with the bad left hand.
Sure.
We saw it starting to affect him a little bit last week when on run plays. But you got Omarion Hampton back. Vidal is playing as a RB1A, RB1B type guy. That punch, that running back duo is doing wonders right now. I think you are missing. I'm wondering if Quentin Johnson is out.
I mean, even still, that doesn't move the line
Yeah,
as much as I would have.
yeah, because he was hot in the beginning and then not so much lately. Quentin Johnson questionable. Let's see. It looks like Keenan Allen's gonna play. Godson or Goodson. I don't know. It sounds like a Norwegian name. The tight end's gonna play, but
I don't get it. There's still, I mean, nothing you said there.
their
Explained,
line.
yeah.
The Chargers line. I think there's like 3 missing starters on their line,
Yeah, well,
on the offensive line.
The Cowboys have-
That's why Herbert's getting
the
mashed.
Cowboys have one of the least effective defensive lines, at least now. Not so much on the inside with Quinnen Williams there, but he's in concussion protocol. So we'll even see if he plays on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear a fun Cowboys stat?
What's that?
The last time the Cowboys scored 20 points, actually, the last time the Cowboys scored less than 20 points and won the game was 2018. Let me double check my notes. Yeah, that's correct, Cap. The last time the Cowboys scored less than 20
8
points.
years ago.
It's a 29 game losing streak. If they don't score 20, they don't win.
Well, they're gonna score over 20 on the Chargers, so I'm hoping for a shootout. But I don't understand why the Cowboys are favored.
I don't either. That's what I keep
they're
coming-
not like 3 points for home, so they're technically not favored by a half a point.
Yeah, but I mean,
No.
it's two turf teams.
Are they checked out? Like, do I think Pickens is going to be checked out? Yes.
See, that's the question now of what do these next 3 games look like for the Cowboys? Does the decision need to be made, even though Dak doesn't want to sit him? Because what's the value of playing him?
He wants his numbers. I bet
He wants his numbers.
There's bonuses laced
Of
all through
course.
his contract.
And he wants, it's not just his numbers. It's also wide receiver incentive number. Like Ryan Flournoy is close to a contract incentive. I think it's 500 yards or maybe 600, something like that.
That's their 4th wide receiver.
Third now, yeah. So, Dak wants to be in there for that. For good. And Shoddy today in his press conference said they're not even considering it because his goal is to win games and build a winning culture. So
you got a 1% chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
But by the time they kick off on Sunday, they'll know whether the Eagles have won or not.
They got the Sunday night game?
No, but the Eagles play Saturday.
Oh.
So they'll know.
I kind of want to see the Eagles lose the next 2 games.
It'd be great, wouldn't it? Just for the drama, and then the Eagles win the final game, which is not very likely, but not very unlikely. I mean, the Eagles haven't looked great themselves and have their own history of late season tank jobs. I'll burn through some of the more the game from last week, Sunday night disappointment against the Vikings. There aren't the winners and losers from that game don't matter.
You let JJ go off on you.
9. Yeah, 9 got them. I do think some overarching thoughts from it. The fact that in a game, the Cowboys knew they had to win.
Yeah.
Schottenheimer chose to kick 6 field goals. There's no universe where the Cowboys can attempt 6 field goals in a game with the defense they have currently. I think that was coaching malpractice.
And 2 of them, Aubrey.
Yeah,
Aubrey
got
the yips.
After the fake field goal on the first possession.
Yeah. And the week before, Aubrey won me a game to get into the playoffs with another 5 field goals and 4 50-yarders.
That's the other thing. If they do sit Dak, it's going to screw up some people's fantasy football playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely I don't see him sitting unless he has an injury that's lingering, and I don't think he has injuries.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. The heat is being turned up on Eberflus, the defensive coordinator. Jerry is coming out.
Rightfully so. Dude.
Completely agree. The only reason it surprises me is because normally Jerry doesn't like to eat money on a coach's contract, and that's what it would require if they move on from Eberflus after this year. But Jerry came out and said yesterday on one of his 5 million radio shows, the next 3 games are not about building for next year. The next 3 games are about basically showing me you deserve to have a job, talking about Eberflus. So,
on a side note, if I was a cameraman and I got the update that Micah Parsons suffered a knee injury, I would just
immediately go
I
to
would
Jerry.
fix that thing and wait till someone chirps in his ear.
Yeah.
And see if Jerry smiles.
Speaking of chirping in the ear, did you see Stephen Jones on the walkie-talkie, the old 1990?
like the old brick
It
talkie.
looked like Zach Morris.
I'm like, who are you talking to? Someone in Oklahoma, dude?
So apparently he was talking to the training staff.
Yeah.
He was talking to Cowboy Doctor or one of his minions down there on the sideline. Because that's another winner I have. Cowboy Doctor he got multiple screen appearances in the game Sunday night. The Cowboys head trainer that wears the cowboy hat, looks like a dime store cowboy.
That just reminds me of any given Sunday where the doctor thinks he's like higher than the team and stuff. Like,
Right.
He's all there flossing, going out with the cheerleader, and like.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Cowboy Doctor was making sure the cheerleaders knew who he was and his status with the organization.
Oh, you need me to massage that hamstring of
Right.
yours, huh? Let me check that out.
Yeah, let me loosen that up a little bit, so to speak. The
Dirtbags.
other big question, and I think the question's already been answered, and it's time to move on. Trayvon Diggs, I think, has officially played his last snap. But if you're not going to activate him and use him for that game Saturday night, then you're certainly not going to do it now that you're basically eliminated from the playoffs. Because if he gets hurt, his money next year is fully guaranteed.
Oh wow!
And they have the contractual ability to get out of it at the end
he
of
gets
this
paid
season.
if he plays games.
So he's paid. He's paid currently.
Yeah.
He gets weekly pay.
Yeah, but don't
He
you get
gets
like
his
a
game
base
check.
salary? But then if you play the game, you get more of that.
I think it's just if as long as you're not suspended, you get your weekly game check no matter what.
Something like if you're on the PUP list or if you're not on the.
Well, I think the PUP is different because that's physically unable to perform, not injured.
Yeah.
Not injury.
I just remember
think
this because of the little Brandon Ayuk debacle.
Oh, how they got out of how they got out
it was
of
like
all
if
that
he
money.
play the game, he's gonna get more money. Like, yeah, it's.
It wouldn't surprise me if they have some of that language in Diggs' contract
How
as
did
well.
Brandon Ayuk pull an Antonio Brown so early? You do not have that much CTE, sir.
Yeah, it's still you still have at least another 18 months before we should have seen that. Maybe you could have made it 12.
Buddy.
Let's see if I had any other Cowboys notes. Oh, lastly, I think the biggest loser for me, despite the emotional loss of being invested in the Cowboys the rest of the way, I was starting to get emotionally invested in the new season of Hard Knocks, the in season with the NFC East. I was thinking,
Are you gonna stop watching it now?
I'll still watch.
You gotta
but
watch, man.
I'll still watch, but it's not nearly as exciting. Like I watched the episode from Tuesday night.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I watched it this morning. I had it on while I was doing the run sheet.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a whole lot that came out of it. It was background noise. I was super hyped for the first 2 episodes, but
If the Eagles lose and the Cowboys win, I can't wait for the Hard Knocks on this next Tuesday. Yo, our percentage chance just went up to 13% chance.
no, I don't. I think you might hear that, but to a man, they know they ended their season when they lost to Minnesota on Sunday night. You want to do some rest of the league talk here?
Yeah,
We'll
let's do.
shift gears, get into the official main seggy here at 9:28. So we talked about it last night on the live stream. the Spurs watch party.
Who the contenders are.
Well, I was going to start with, we talked about our picks, where we're at in our picks. So we've done 2 weeks worth of picks since the last time we did a show. You and I have been keeping up with them on the side. And I've managed to claw back 1 game from you. Your 4-game lead is down to 3. And funny enough, last week, you and I had all of the same picks, and the only game we missed was the Cowboy game.
And let's put this out there. I picked first on every game except the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. I picked first, so you just copied me.
Well, I couldn't disagree with any of them because they were all right. I didn't copy you.
Do you want to win, or you just want to float on second?
I'm sorry. Was that not the best outcome?
I'm buttering you up for this week.
Was that not the best outcome possible?
I'm buttering you up for this week.
I didn't drop a game.
Don't be copying me, man.
I was 4 for 5. This again. If you can call it copying, I will say selecting 4 out of the 5 correct. Because that's it. Whether you went first or second, that's exactly what I would have done. Because if I had been trying to catch you, I would have fallen into the trap of taking the Patriots or the Packers in those games against the Bills and Broncos. So we got
the Patriots epic collapse.
Yeah. So right now, how we do our contender category. It's based on Vegas Super Bowl odds. So if you are plus 1,000 or less, we include you in the contender category. And we talked about this on the stream last night, but there are 5 teams now that are under plus 1,000. Rams, Seahawks, Broncos, Bills, Eagles.
Why the Eagles are still there? What is wrong here? I
would say they're still there. 1, because it's the same team that won last year. And 2,
is it the same team?
The NFC has 3 of the 5 teams. And the next team after the Eagles is the Packers. And when you have that many teams from one conference all together, it tells me, 1, Vegas doesn't believe in the AFC.
Yeah.
And 2, Vegas doesn't really know who's going to win the NFC, but they think someone from the NFC will win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So more teams from the NFC are getting...
The NFC North and the NFC West are the best divisions in football right now.
Hard to argue. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like there's much to argue there. I don't think we need to go... We'll hit some of the highlights from last week. Rams put a dent in the Lions' playoff chances. They win that one by a touchdown, 41-34. How about 44-year-old Phillip Rivers? Almost got the win over the Seahawks. It took a game-winning field goal.
It looked like he was trying to fit into his old jersey. That stuff was painted on.
The optics weren't very good, but the result was almost ideal.
But we had classic Phillip Rivers, talking all smack on the sideline.
Massive trash talker.
The old classic 90-yard touchdown. He's like, the ref was like, get out of here.
Yeah, you just go. Just go. Bills come back, beat the Pats in New England. Yeah. A season where the Bills win in New England, the Patriots win in Buffalo. And it looks like we might have a new champion atop the AFC East.
Denver's looking. I mean, do I trust Bo Nix? No, not at all.
That's the question with Denver.
But have I seen defenses?
Yep.
Win Super Bowls? Yes.
Yeah.
Many a time. Seattle, when Russ's first one, he wasn't that good of a quarterback. The defense was shut down. Baltimore, 2 times with them, even though Flacco put up some numbers, they still had Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. Buccaneers, Patriots, the first 3. I'm not going to give – that's like with the Tom Brady GOAT situation. I hear it, and you're most likely right, but the fandom in me is like Joe Montana went there and never lost. And he broke records. But he had to rely on defense. Tom Brady had to rely on defense on 3, and I would have to say his last one with Tampa. That defense absolutely shut down Patrick Mahomes.
That Tampa defense was amazing.
4
I would
out of
also say
4 out of his 7 rings was D.
I would also say that Tampa one,
That big D.
that Tampa one is also probably what puts him ahead of Montana in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's where I'm like, I hear you, but he was just checking down to Gronk and, and he had Evans, Godwin, all these amazing players, but that D was the one that really just stuck it into them,
He also had Gronk down there with him too.
That's what I said.
I know. I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'm following you. Broncos 11-game win streak
Are you
now.
following the big D?
With that, how many times? How many times? How many times?
I was just waiting for you to be like, stop.
That's toddler behavior. You're just waiting, just prodding. It's a
6'7".
It's a penis
6'7".
joke. Do you get it? Hey, do you get it? Hey, I'm real clever. It's a penis joke. It's good. I'm going through the big D. Don't
Sweet
need
Robert
Dallas.
Griffin, dude. It's something like he would do.
That is very Bob Griffin. That is
Bob.
very, very Bob Griffin. Eagles blow out the Raiders 31-0. That's the end of your contenders category.
Yeah.
Really, the only other news from week 15 was the injuries.
Yeah.
Mahomes, torn ACL, ends up having the surgery earlier today or yesterday. Repair the ACL, repair the LCL, and the Chargers beat the Chiefs in that game after he left injured. Gardner
But
Minshew.
he got injured with 20 seconds left. in the
Yeah,
fourth
exactly.
quarter.
Minshew had 2 plays to try to get him in field goal range and couldn't do it. Chargers win that 16-13, officially eliminating the Chiefs from the playoffs.
Those long playoff runs, they caught up to all of them this year. Plus Ray Rice, not Ray Rice, but almost Ray Rice, Rasheed Rice.
Rasheed, yeah.
His 6-game suspension in the beginning did not help whatsoever.
No, the other big injury, Micah, with the Packers. The guy that Green Bay felt like they were one move away from being a Super Bowl contender, and that one move is now, it kind of feels like they're right back where they were last year.
Yeah, Love is inconsistent. Like, you don't know what Jordan Love you're going to get. Now Watson's out with the concussion, or I don't know if his shoulder, but I think he's going to be out for a little while. That's their deep threat. Golden from UT is not showing up to be the receiver everybody thought he was going to be. He looks like he needs a couple years to develop. I don't trust the Green Bay Packers, man.
No, I don't see how you can.
I mean, Josh Jacobs a beast, but he's been playing injured all year.
Who do you trust more right now, the Packers or the Eagles?
God,
Right?
That's a coin flip,
Right.
man.
I feel like, yeah.
I mean, who do you think could take out of the playoff, the people in the playoffs right now? The Niners. Do you think they beat both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
if Detroit got into it, do you think they beat both of them?
no.
No.
I don't think Detroit does. I think Detroit has issues.
Okay. Seattle.
I think Philly beats them, but not Green Bay.
You think Philly beats Seattle with that defense?
I do, because I think the Saquon and
Saquon being a shadow of himself, and their strength is their secondary in Seattle.
but Saquon being a shadow of himself over the last 3 weeks, I agree. He hasn't been good all season, but specifically the last 3 weeks, the Eagles are down 2 and at times 3 offensive linemen.
All right, agree to disagree.
I just don't have a lot of faith in the Seahawks.
Tampa Bay.
No, Tampa Bay is completely
Baker?
off my radar. No, they lost.
Mike Evans just came back.
and they lost to the Falcons.
Yeah,
No one in that division wants to win.
you know who else lost to the Falcons? The Niners. Every once in a while, sun shines on a dog's ass once a day.
But it's different when it's time and place. Y'all lost to them early. Buccaneers lost to them last week with the division.
Kyle Pitts
still
had
on
a
the line.
career game for some reason.
Yeah.
With no Drake London, Kyle Pitts decided to be the 4th overall pick.
And I feel like that says more about Tampa than it does Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I'd still think I'd take Tampa over.
Philly and Green Bay.
I'd take him over Philly.
Eesh.
I'd take him over Philly, but the Green Bay, that would be a hard one. But then you got LA, definitely. You got Chicago.
See, I don't trust Chicago.
Chicago's
at all.
already beat Green Bay.
Yeah, but I don't trust them. It's different in a playoff game.
Caleb
I don't
Williams been
trust.
playing very good. I take Chicago over Green Bay and Philly, and there you go. That rounds it out.
Nah, see, I think still in my head, the 3 most likely NFC champions are the Rams, the Eagles, and probably the Niners. That's probably the 3 that I. But just because I think there's still the pedigree is still there. The team that won the Super Bowl,
So dysfunctional right now, man.
sure, but the NFL is such a week-to-week deal.
This is the 94 Cowboys.
You turn that around.
Whereas,
for
like, you
1
have a
week.
Super Bowl team, but for some reason you can't get right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, comparing this Eagles team to the 94 Cowboys, you're already losing the argument.
Well, I'm just not personnel
I
to
know, I'm
personnel,
just
but I'm
giving
just
you
saying
a-
a Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah.
And then the next year they got damn near the same personnel. They lost their defense, they lost their coordinator. What was it? They lost their offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lost both, actually.
I know Detroit.
No, just Detroit lost both. Eagles lost just Kellen Moore,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so they lost their offensive coordinator. We got a disgruntled wide receiver, a la Michael Irvin. That could have been Troy Aikman. And I'm just like, I don't see them, their head space being in there to make a run to the Super Bowl.
That's fair. I mean, I don't think there's a lot to push back on there. I think it says more about it's not my trust in the Eagles, it's my lack of faith in the Bears, Seahawks, Lions.
Seahawks scare the crap out of me, man.
Not Sam Darnold doesn't scare the crap out of me. He had just as good of a defense last year, and
You think the Vikings defense was better than Seattle's this year?
I said just as good of last year. It was a
think
14-win defense last year.
Yeah, but that was Justin Jefferson, and you got.
I don't know.
JSL, who's that?
Which one?
John
Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah, there you go. You just say it fast. No, I think it just says more about my lack of faith in a lot of teams in the NFC right now. Let's do some picks before we
Okay.
get too much further behind. We'll try to squeeze it in. We'll try to get LG some rest before his long day tomorrow. So we got to pick Cows.
Okay.
We got to pick Niners.
Yeah.
Cowboys are 2.5-point favorites at home against the Chargers.
Chargers.
It's Chargers. I mean, I'm not gonna make a game up.
You sure
on
you don't want to
either.
pick your Cowboys?
No, I think I'm good. I think I am
God's
good.
going to be looking down on them, wishing them a Merry Christmas.
I think I am good there. We'll both take Chargers and your Niners up next. You want to guess the line? Niners at Colts.
At Colts, 7.5.
Good guess. Niners -6.
Minus 6. I mean, I'm taking the Niners.
Taking the Niners
Yeah.
to cover.
Poor Phillip Rivers. I don't know if he's going to last that game. We're going to blitz the crap out of him.
So
We're going to stack the box and blitz him.
he just survived against a better defense, and he almost won the game, and he only lost it by 2 points, and that was on the road in Seattle.
Yeah, true that.
I watched your Niners backdoor cover the Titans last week.
Well, that was 11.5.
It still took till the fourth quarter to.
We dominated every
You
part
did,
of that.
but it was
Yeah.
under that cover
For
a while.
some reason, Cam Ward made some amazing passes, and Pollard broke off some runs. But we also had some self-inflicted. Once again, that's the story of the Niners. If we turn the ball over, we're beating ourselves.
So I'm not gonna make up a game from the Cowboys pick
Ooh.
because we picked the same.
Yeah. This is where
The Colts plus points.
plus 6 points.
It's a lot of points for a Colts team that is still playing for their playoff life. There's a really, really, really big part of me
Where are they playing? They're playing
in Indy.
in Indy and
Yeah.
Lucas.
Colts are the first team out. I can't do it. I can't talk myself into 44-year-old.
What?
I gotta take your Niners.
This is like a storyline, man.
I've got
This
three
is-
more weeks to make up 3 games. I've only got to get 1 game a week. I'm trying to pick at least just 1 game
One game a week.
where I'm gonna get you. So here's the list of the other games.
Okay.
Rams at Seahawks. That's Thursday night football. Really good game. Packers at Bears.
Yeah.
Another really good game. And that's Saturday night. So those are 2 primetime games.
We gotta get Thursday. I like doing all the spread out. So like the 12 o'clock game.
Well, then I say we do those 2: Rams, Seahawks, Packers, Bears,
Okay.
because that's Thursday night and Saturday night, and then Sunday we've got Bucks at Panthers. It's both 7-7. It's going to determine the division basically. Jags at Broncos, 10-4 versus 12-2. Good boring AFC matchup.
Yep.
Steelers at Lions, both 8-6. That's your that's 3 o'clock Sunday, and then Pats at Ravens. That's your Sunday night football.
I like that one.
Okay,
And Monday's horrible, right?
11-3 Patriots, 7-7 Ravens. Your Monday Niners Colts
Oh,
is
yeah, we're
Monday
Monday.
night. So we've got the Monday night.
Enjoy
game.
that one, chat.
We've got the Monday night game. So let's start. We'll start with the Thursday night. You pick first.
So we're at Seattle.
11-3 Rams at the 11-3 Seahawks. Apparently, the Rams team plane was delayed for hours today,
Seahawks
leaving for Seattle.
are petty little people, man. They do some stupid stuff, but they're playing at the 12
Seattle
man.
is home, and they are 1.5-point favorites.
No Devontae Adams.
Nope.
Puka is
Puka's bitching about the refs on Aiden Ross streams.
yeah. Kyrie Williams and Blake Corum. That's another duo. I gotta pick Seattle on this one. I gotta pick Seattle.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, man. That defense is a little bit better, and they're
Seattle.
missing
Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle. As
Seattle.
Belichick would say. Seattle. Seattle minus 1.5, which opens up the door for
Oh,
me.
Greg, you're gonna watch it. Don't lie.
Opens up the door for me to take Rams plus 1.5. We have our first difference.
All right. All right.
Let's move on. Saturday night, Packers at Bears. Bears 1.5-point favorites. In Chicago, weather shouldn't be an issue for either one of these teams.
Weather's not an issue. Yeah, because they're both cold.
They're both cold, both used to it.
Is it going to be rainy?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because you know it's going to be rainy in Seattle.
Why did this game? Oh, because of Micah. So this game opened Packers -3,
Yeah.
and it's now Bears minus 1.5. That's a
Micah.
4.5-point swing.
Micah, he would disrupt. Caleb's going to have time in there. And I think Dunzier is supposed to play.
Yeah, believe so.
So I got to take. I don't trust Jordan. And then the Bears. Who did the Bears play last week?
They beat the brakes off the Browns 31-3.
So they played a good defense, and they show they can put up points. In the words of Mike Ditka, the Bears.
Final answer, Ditka?
Final answer.
All right. Well, we're gonna have some volatility.
Oh, you still going for the Packers, huh?
I am still going for the Packers until I see the Bears.
They beat them already.
I know. And they beat the Eagles. I know.
In their house.
I know. Packers are playing for Micah.
They're playing for Micah.
They're playing for Micah. They're going to do it for Micah. No, I think I can win one of these games. The question is, if I win one and get one wrong, then I'm right. It's the same as picking the same as. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try to.
Or you can win both. Who knows?
That's what I'm hoping for. Let's win them all, as the great Norm Hitchkiss would say. And then lastly, you said Pats Ravens.
Yeah.
Most interesting to you?
That's because the Ravens are still fighting for a wild card spot, and the Pats are coming off a loss. They had they had a pretty long win streak going on, man.
It was a 10-game win streak.
Yeah,
and
I was like, the only one longer was the Denver.
They both had 10-game win streaks going into their respective games last week.
So I think Vrabel's gonna light a fire underneath their ass. And what's the line?
So it's kind of deceptive. It's Ravens -3.
Ravens -3
in Baltimore.
In Baltimore,
yeah, and the line hasn't moved a whole lot
the
since
Ravens defense has become the Ravens defense once again. You know, they are shutting it down.
Signs of reclamation.
Yeah, but the Pats, Trayvon Henderson, 50-yard runs. Drake May, Stephon Diggs, Booty's supposed to come back. Defense, Vrabel, coaching, talking about Pats. Give me the Pats.
Yeah, I don't see how I can take a 7-7 team over an 11-3 team when you're giving me points if I take the 11-3 team.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with you. I think we're both going Pats +3.
Damn, I almost want to change it to Ravens just to throw a kink in your plan.
Just to have an odd number.
Yeah, the kink in your plan. There,
so we both take the Chargers over the Cows. We both take the Niners over the Colts.
I'll just lose that one.
Of course, yeah. I take the Rams. You take the Hawks. That is Thursday night football. I take the Packers. You take the Bears. That is the Saturday night game on Fox. And then we both take the Pats. So
okay, man.
hopefully I can make up a little bit of ground this week. We'll see.
And y'all get ready for that Monday Night Football. You gonna be watching.
Of course.
Everybody's gonna be watching.
Of course. It's Monday Night Football. What else? And especially now, what else is there?
Not a damn thing.
No, not at all. All right, LG, let's do some or did we have any other super chats before I forget?
Nah, Zeb's
Anything?
the only one on here, man.
Oh, well, thank you, Zeb. Thank you, Royce.
And I hope your team dies.
Thank you, Royce, from last night. Zeb, keep doing what you're doing, Playboy. Chase that money. Let's do some lightning round, LG. I know you mentioned it last night, but we need to say it again here at the top. You and I are going up against each other in fantasy football this week. This is my championship game. We did a little bit. We did some of the update last night. But who else is even still alive? What are our matchups?
We got the wild card, Lonnie, like Arizona man himself, Phoenix Suns loving, used to be a Laker fan, switched teams. He's going against the theater kid, the a-hole theater kid. And that matchup is it looks good. I'm looking at. I see you made some moves, old Chairman Meow.
Oh, I got a alert that went off on my phone as I was watching that Lockheed Martin documentary at 3:30 in the morning. I guess our waiver wire officially closed, or waiver claims were processed.
Yeah. So it looks like Patrick Mahomes. So he's gonna have to start Drake May, the a-hole theater kid, and Higgins. I mean, 2 concussions in 3 games. This might be where the wild cards with his dynamic duo of wide receivers, Puka Nacua and Antonio Amon St. Brown. That's going to be, wild card's got a chance. Wild card's got a chance. I think I'm pulling for him. And then, of course, I see Zeb made some moves. He actually put back in. Oh, he still not starting Gainwell. Thinks Aaron Jones Sr. is going to be doing better. Brock Bowers against Houston's D. Jonathan Taylor against San Francisco D. Yeah, I see Swift doing good things. I see Diggs doing good things. Chase doing good things. And then Jalen Hurts put up another 0.4 for me this week.
Yeah, Hurts has really been. Put
up another 0.4 for me.
That's really been an issue here lately.
That's your contender category right there.
Yeah.
0.4.
Well, I just hope everybody has fun. I hope we all enjoyed the ride.
The agita that I get yeah.
I hope we smash you. Hit me, LG. Who won the Heisman Trophy?
Oh, the kid out of Indiana.
Yeah, what's his name?
Gonzalez. Martinez.
Getting closer? Actually, yes, you are getting closer. It starts with an M, and he's Cuban American.
Yeah, no.
Fernando Mendoza, and that's my point exactly.
Mendoza.
Do we still care about the Heisman Trophy?
Not when you don't have a dynamic player, man. This year,
It was almost his by default.
Yeah. It's like we didn't have someone that just really snatched it. So I like what was it? What's the old buddy out of Vanderbilt?
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia
Made way more news than the actual winner.
He's sitting there flicking off all the haters out there.
F the voters.
F the voters. You can see why he went through JUCO first.
Also, did you see the picture of all of them standing together?
Yeah.
And Pavia's the same listed height as Jeremiah Love, the Notre Dame running back.
And he's like
half a foot shorter, man. It's not even close. Him claiming 6 feet would be like me claiming 7 feet.
He went to go get he had some Timbs on when he went to go get his height checked.
No, I remember being a kid and not even just being a kid, but like even 5 years ago, having much more of a. I think you're right though. It's just a down year.
Because we had like I mean, think of the ones like Reggie Bush, Tua was putting up numbers. What was it? Jalen Hurts put up numbers. Cam Newton put up numbers.
Even Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball at Colorado.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence put up numbers. Reggie Bush, Vince Young, like Colt McCoy, all those stupid Sooners.
I was about to say, I think only one of those guys you just listed actually won the Heisman, and it got taken away from him. Reggie Bush.
What are you talking about? Vince Young won the Heisman.
No, he didn't. It got taken. He finished second to Reggie.
I thought he won the Heisman his second year.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Did he win the Heisman?
He should have. Right.
Yeah.
But they vacate it and they don't.
Tua didn't win the Heisman. Tua won the Heisman.
Did he? Devontae won the Heisman.
Devontae, but that was like a year or two after Tua. Oh, maybe.
I'm not.
I just remember Alabama quarterbacks.
2018, Tua won the Heisman.
Point on the board for Cap.
Mark it up. Take it.
All right, hit me, LG. So going through everything, I got some lists for you. The top 10 players to never win the Super Bowl. What would you say would be number 1 on that list?
Dan Marino.
You are correct, sir. Damn. Number 2 on the list.
Barry Sanders.
You are killing it.
Is that number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's see if we go 3 for 3.
Oh, God. 3 for 3.
It's a different position than those two.
A receiver? Calvin Johnson?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. Oh, Randy Moss never won one?
No, because the perfect season,
That's
the
right.
Giants beat 'em.
Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it goes, and then they have Bruce Smith, number 4, I guess. I mean, I guess that's through the whole Bills fiasco. Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Munoz, Deacon Jones, Dick
The
Butkus,
great Deacon Jones.
Frank Tarkenton, and Jim Kelly.
Fran Tarkenton.
Whatever.
Close enough. Also,
It says Frank.
oh, does it?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, I can read.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
It might be Fran, but this list got it wrong.
Yeah, that's not on you. Also, I'm receiving conflicting reports. I don't think Tua won the Heisman.
What?
I really don't think Tua won the Heisman.
You're trying to take away my points.
I'm trying to now because I'm now emotionally invested in being right because it's I think he finished second to Baker or Kyler one of those years. Now that
while you do it, the top 10 most difficult sports: the decathlon, gymnastics, boxing, ice hockey, water polo, motorsports, rugby, surfing, figure skating, and rock climbing.
Okay, thank you for buying me time. No, Tua never won the Heisman. So
I want my point.
Retract.
I want my point.
Retract the point. Hit me, LG. So I asked you boys at the top of the show if the name Joe Ely means anything to you. And I got blank stares and absolute silence. So
Negative Ghost Rider.
Joe Ely was a West Texan, born in Amarillo, grew up in Lubbock, went to the same high school as the roommate, actually.
Okay.
Was a big part of the progressive Texas country of the 70s, 80s onward. Played with Springsteen, played with alongside Willie, that whole scene. There's another really big one I'm missing. But the one that is the crossover that is a bit harder to explain, he sings backup on the Clash song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? The classic, Should I Stay or Should I Go Now? Okay. So Joe Ely is singing backing vocals in that.
Yeah.
He also sang with James McMurtry, the son of the guy who wrote Lonesome Dove.
What was that name again?
James McMurtry?
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 I always think it's like McMurcury.
McMurcury. I'm going to buy me a McMurcury. But he's a just Texas country guy, extremely influential, massive influence in Texas country music. But listen, anytime someone dies, you see a lot of stories being told about them. You see, obviously reading the obituaries. You hear stories you might not have heard. This is just a small look at the life of Joe Ely. This is from Rolling Stone. I read this earlier today. To read the bullet points of Ely's life is to assume it was fiction. He formed a cult band, the Flatlanders, with fellow Texans Jimmy Dale Gilmore and Butch Hancock. That was up in Lubbock. They recorded music, but it just sat unreleased for decades. So he gave up on music for a while, joined the Ringling Brothers Circus. He was the horse trainer. He handled the horses for the circus.
Okay.
Almost got trampled to death by a line of elephants while he was working in the circus.
That tracks.
He ended up returning to music, released his debut solo album, and crossed paths and befriended Joe Strummer of The Clash, who eventually invited him over to Europe, because the interesting thing about Europe and in the 70s and 80s, they were absolutely in love with Texas songwriters. Like, they loved Jerry Jeff Walker, loved Townes Van Zandt, loved Guy Clark, loved Joe Ely. Like, it was real. Yeah, exactly. No, go ahead. Disrespect the dead. No, go ahead. No, I tell you what, just do a Niners minute. Go ahead. Put him on the clock, LG. Just put him on the clock.
Oh, man, my bad. And I just don't know any of those names, man.
And how do you not know any of those names?
I know what was it?
You grew up in Texas.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to country. I was listening to NWA, bro.
You can know them both. I know Zero, Pimp C, Trey the Truth. Where you can like
all right, educate
a
me.
lot of things.
Educate me.
So all of that was just during the 70s. In the 80s, the Clash ended up writing a song, Sandinista, and they have the line in there, "There ain't no better blend than Joe Ely and his Texas men." And then that was when he would end up going on to sing backing vocals on multiple Clash songs, most well known of the songs.
Wow.
Should I Stay or Should I Go?
So the Clash gave him a call out, gave him a shout out.
Big time.
And
exactly.
He's like, yo, all right, I'll come roll with you.
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
cool.
So
That's pretty cool.
when the British punk legends, the Clash, are shouting you out, and you're a West Texas country singer songwriter,
I got to go to Europe.
yeah, well, chase that money. That's where the money was
Yeah.
at. So, dead at 78, complications from Parkinson's for the great Joe Ely. Time comes for all of us. You got anything else?
Nah, that's it today.
All right, hit me, LG. The rest of this can go to the cutting room floor for whenever we are back in the room together. Something else happened over the weekend, though, while we were gone. And I don't think it's anything that crosses our paths, or at least not from a level of interest, but I did see it. John Cena had his last match. Right, exactly. Last career. Roll your eyes. I don't disagree.
Against the ring general himself.
It's wrestling. I completely.
No,
I'm right there with you.
It's Gunther. That's the ring. He's called the ring general.
See, you know more than I do.
I
didn't even know.
just hated because Gunther is a technician fighter, and he basically put him in a rear naked choke like it's UFC.
Whoa!
And made him tap out.
Whoa!
I was like, this is the weakest send off ever.
Look at the nerd across the room from me. How much more wrestling? We got nothing but time. Give me some more insight.
Dude, ESPN's been showing clips because now they own the wrestling and whatnot. Like, so I saw the clip and I'm like,
so Joe Ely means nothing. He's a pimple on your ass. But you want to do 5 solid minutes here on John Cena's final match.
that was it.
Okay.
That was it.
All right.
I mean, for someone who's so big in wrestling,
Yeah.
you're gonna end with him going.
It looked pretty pathetic.
It was like, I'm like, that's the send off. That's the send off
It looked pretty pathetic.
for this guy's career.
Well, and it also, from what I was seeing and reading, it seemed like Triple H got his own backlash immediately as they were chanting.
What?
I believe it was something along the lines of F you or something like that as he was walking out at the end of the match.
Oh, to
when
like
he came out.
to be like thanking John Cena.
Yeah, exactly. And he did his final send off. But all of that, congratulations on the career, John Cena. All of that is just an excuse to play one of my favorite moments in American history. The night that John Cena, of all people, broke the news to millions of Americans
Oh, yes.
that we had just eliminated the top military target.
Look, he's got hair on top of his
That
head.
is a credo I have adopted from the men and women who defend the freedom of this country. We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
Thanks, Obama.
We are the silliest. We are the silliest country on earth.
Oh my God, dude. USA! USA! USA!
Just absolutely absurd scene. The night that
I thought it was him apologizing to the Chinese people.
Oh, that
in
one was
Mandarin.
good too. Yeah, that one was good too. No, this one was as
We have caught and compromised.
and compromised.
What does that mean?
What does he say? Compromised forever. Compromised.
I don't know.
Yeah. No,
ISIS is still out there killing people. Fucking.
Yeah, but at least, hey! Oh, man, you were so good.
It was a
You made
perfect
it
show.
2 hours
was a
and
perfect
3
show.
minutes. I wasn't even going to mark it explicit because LG dropped some S-bombs, but that's allowed in Japan. They're much more open
I
about.
caught myself.
Yeah. Let's see, 10:08
Oh,
F-bomb.
John Cena is awesome and Peacemaker. if you watch it on HBO
A lot of
Max.
F-bombs in that, too.
That is a hilariously wonderful show.
Well, on that note, watch Peacemaker. Congratulations
F
on
that, man.
on the career, John Cena.
Good cameo in Pluribus as well.
That's what LG was telling me. Yeah.
He's a cameo on Wait. Oh, yes, he does. Yeah. What a great one, too. Yes, this is John Cena.
Okay, well, no spoilers.
We just said it was John Cena.
Well,
How's that? I didn't spoil anything. Man, get out of here.
you're giving lines from the show. Congratulations, John Cena.
Congratulations, John
F.
Cena.
Osama bin Laden. USA, USA, USA. Rest easy, Joe Ellie. We'll take it from here. We'll see you in Valhalla. That'll do it for tonight. I don't know when we're gonna have to figure out a time to do another show, but we might have one more before Christmas. If not, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you.
If you wanna tune into Puma's show on Friday, you might hear a little.
Yeah,
special
I
clip
am
from the
hosting
Cap.
for Andy the rest of the week on Ticket 4 to 7, and I think we're gonna get the big man Cap on Friday for that. In fact, Cap, tell the people how to get a hold of you.
The Captain's Chair 210 on Insta and X.
Find me on X at Biggest Puma, Instagram biggest.puma. Like, subscribe, do all the good things. Again, thank you all for the support this year. It's been awesome to build this thing. LG,
Welcome back.
you streaming anytime this week?
I don't know.
Perfect. Well, look for LG's stream to pop up. Till then,
That is an LG answer.
y'all be good. Peace.
Kids, what do we say about drugs?
Only thugs use drugs. Say no to drugs.
Yeah!